Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Old Iron Garage. Thank you for tuning in. So this evening, I have an engine on the bench, or what's left of one. This engine came to be in my possession a number of years ago. If you look back far enough in my videos, you will find a slideshow video of the video is showing pictures of a large number of engines, like antique small engines, and then some Bohlins stuff, like a couple of parts tractors and some loose Bohlins parts and stuff like that I had purchased all together as a lot. Anyways, that's how this engine came to be in my possession. I got it with all those other engines, and I figured, well, it's too incomplete to build it and try to get it running, but I'll show it to you here shortly. But I figured at some point in time I would either part it out or sell it as is. I figured I'd probably sell it as is, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna part it out. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at it. So, this is it. It is an opposed twin horizontal shaft, and I believe it to be, well, this whole time I've never really known what it was, but I haven't really spent any time trying to figure out what it is. I believe it to be a Kohler, possibly a K5, is it 32? K532. I'm not super familiar with the Kohler twins, but I say that because I compared this to pictures of a K532 block. And here are some things that match up. On this side, we have these two bolt holes, and these two bolt holes over here. The patterns are opposite of each other. One is like this, and one's like that. Here we have a similar port with a bolt hole on each end. I don't know if that's for fuel pump, maybe. I'm not sure. But on this side, we have a threaded hole with a plug. And on this side, these two ports, the bolt holes are the same pattern. This one's like this, and the other one is like this. It's not two different ways. And then just some other things I noticed on the block that are exactly the same. So I believe this to be a K32, possibly. Once I get it apart, I'm going to check bore and stroke. Well, once I get the heads off it, I'm going to check bore and stroke and see what I find. Alright guys, let's dive in. First of all, I want to see if this thing even turns. Ugh, jeez. Okay. Got some movement. It turns. It seems to have some compression. Well, it turns to there. I see some valves moving in this port. I wonder if it has a stuck valve. Well, let's just get a head off and one side and see what we have. It's very likely that there is a stuck valve. Probably should have went around and done this beforehand. Probably wondering why I'm not using my little Hercules impact that I like to use in a lot of my videos. I was an idiot and forgot to bring it back home with me. I took my bag of cordless tools with me to work on a vehicle somewhere, and at someone's shop, someone that I know, and accidentally left my bag of cordless tools there. But you know what? If I get tired of turning these bolts out by hand, I might just go run and grab a pneumatic tool. You put a 3/8 adapter in a pneumatic drill and use that if I get tired of doing this. So, if you know what engine this is, go ahead and leave a comment, and we will see if you are right based on the bore and stroke. So, like I said, I'm going to be parting this out. I had it thrown up on Facebook Marketplace here locally. Got a couple bites on it, but out of curiosity, I decided to try to identify this engine. I wasn't sure if it was a Kohler or an Onan or what it might be. And realized that it looks like it's a Kohler. And then when I realized it might be like a 532 or something along those lines, I remember that there is somewhat of a market for used heads. I know I've seen a lot of people asking online for, if anyone's got any heads for sale. I don't know if they crack or warp or what, but I remember seeing that several times in the past. So I started looking on eBay to see what the heads go for, and that's when I decided to part it out instead of selling it, because I had it listed for only first I had it listed for like $75 because I just wanted the thing gone. I was clearing out my garage, getting rid of clutter and selling things. And so at first I just wanted it, ooh, that's still attached. I thought I had it all the way out. First I just wanted it gone, but I could also really use the money because somebody's definitely been in here, because there is no head gasket. But anyways, because I'm currently in between jobs. It's all carboned up. I mean, wow, I'm an idiot. Ha! But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all carboned up, but that's to be expected. I mean, you know how it goes. I did not intend to tip that back, but I did. So now I get to play pickup. Let's see, how many bolts should there be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. May have to find the other two later. I don't really feel like wasting a bunch of time on camera searching. If I don't find them here quickly, I will, yeah, I'm going to look for them later. I have this Kohler KT-17 engine underneath my bench here that goes to my Bolin's QT-17 tractor. So I had to move that out and look. That is a heavy thing. Even this engine, with all the external stuff gone and with no flywheel, this was no piece of cake to lift up on the bench, I'm actually going to go ahead and take the other head off as well and lube up the cylinders before I try end valves before I try to rotate this engine anymore. If I know an engine has sat for a long time, and especially if I don't know the history of an engine, I just feel like it's a good thing to do to lube up the cylinder before turning it much. But also, if I get this head off, it'll make it a lot easier to turn over. Okay, so it's 9/16. I cannot get a socket on this one because this here is in the way. So I'm going to be looking for a wrench. Oh, you got to be kidding me. My 9/16 wrench is missing. Let's see if I can find a metric that will closely fit it. Well, I guess that this is going to come off next. Looks like somebody's probably been all up inside this engine because two of these bolts are missing. These two are here, these two are not. I don't know if that means good or bad things for this engine. I'm assuming if this was a good engine, though, I'm assuming that's a bad sign, because I'm assuming if this was a good engine, that it probably would not be all dismantled. Wait, can I take that one out by... Hey, you know what? That one will come out by finger. I don't know why I didn't think to check it. I just now noticed that it's not ran all the way down. So I guess this head bolt I will take out with my fingers, and then I can get the head off. Well, maybe. Oh, I'm so close. What do I have to do? Oh, nope, this does have to come off. It is, the bolt got hard to turn because it's hitting this bracket here. Sorry that the camera's so far away. I seem to have misplaced my camera holder. So, you know, I'm working with what I got. Let's see. I have a rubber mallet. See if I can get it to budge, but not break it. Oh, and I broke it. Okay. Well, there goes that. That's why I was using a rubber mallet. I was hoping it would not break. So I guess it doesn't matter if I break this over here. I'm not too upset that I broke that. This isn't really one of the main pieces I was really wanting to try to sell. So, I mean, I would have sold it with the block, but that's starting to break. And that's fine, really, because it's already broken. So, okay. Well, oh, there's another one that I didn't start taking off yet. Oh, that one's loose too. Huh. Well, you know. Well, let's just continue here, I guess. I'm usually really careful, but I guess that piece didn't really matter all that much anyway. It's not like this is a complete engine and I'm going to have to source another one. main things I'm interested in selling out of this engine is the heads and the crank. And then I guess the block, if I can find a buyer local, because I'm not going to ship the block. It's just, you know, once parts get to be so heavy, I no longer am willing to ship them. The only way I would do it, I guess, if a buyer was desperate enough for like this block for some reason, and they arranged and paid for shipping. But they would have to arrange the shipping as well, not just, I wouldn't want to arrange that. Yeah. Anyway. It's chilly out here tonight. It was in the high 20s today, and it's late in the evening now. It's dark outside, so temps are dropping. But I'm in here in my little shack in the garage that we built here in the garage last fall, underneath the loft in the back of the garage. So I got like a ceiling over me, and I got a kerosene heater going in here at full tilt. Again. Whoa, wait a minute. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Someone is definitely in here because that one's not all carboned up. That one is clean. That's a nice surprise. I was going to say again, all carboned up, but it is not all carboned up. Oop. I want to try to get away from me here. Let's clean this off. Alrighty. Well, let's show you what I found here. Turn on the light. Okay. So, turn it just a little bit. You can see it moves. But there's some wear here. Right there. That side of the top of the piston is worn away. And you can see the top piston ring. Hold on a second. Let me get a little pick here. Where is it? Here we go. See the top piston ring down in here. Let's see what the other side looks like. This thing's really stiff. The other side does not have that same wear. At least not that's real noticeable. I wonder if it rocks. Doesn't seem to rock. I didn't check that on the other side. Both of these valves move. That's good. I didn't check that on the other side. Hold on. Turn you around. Of course, we gotta... Ooh, that is dirty in there. Man. I'm gonna need some paper towel. Let me get some paper towel here. Come here, you. I gotta put you down for a second. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. I'm working with only two hands here. So, just wipe out anything that's loose and will come out. I do feel a slight ridge at the top of the bore, but it's very little. I wouldn't say it, I wouldn't say it really catches my fingernail. My fingernail slides over it, but it's more like a hump. A slight hump. Alright, one moment. I gotta put you down again. Need both hands to try to turn this thing. Alright. Let's see what I find. Oh! What do you see back there? Right there. It looks like water was in here. It looks like there was a puddle. Water. Yes. And, a little bit of rust there. Let's wipe it out. Take another look. Yes. So it looks like there was water in here. Let's see, do both valves move? Okay. I'm at the other end of the stroke. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah. Both valves move on this side as well. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys back in just a little bit. Hang on. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's take a look at what I found. Hang on a second. So, the bores are not in terrible shape. I mean, on the other side, there is, you can see where water sat. But aside from that, this bore looks to be pretty decent. Yeah. I can't see any more crosshatch. And there is a slight bit of ridge. Not even enough really for my fingernail to catch on, but it's enough. It almost feels kind of like a speed bump, tiny little speed bump at the top of each cylinder. If you see that mark in there, 20 thousandths over piston. So this block has been bored 20 thousandths over. Let's turn it around. Jeez. This thing's a chunk. That's the worst of the damage in the cylinders right there, and honestly, I really can't even feel it. Not even with my fingernail. So, I mean, it would run. But, yeah, this block could definitely use a bore and a hone. But it all moves. Everything moves. Both pistons and all four valves move. Alright, well anyways, let's go ahead and tear into it a little further. Let's get her torn down. Hey guys, so this video is running a little bit longer than I want it to, so I decided to make this a two-part video. So, stay tuned for the next one. It'll be uploaded right after this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye.